We made it back. I don't know what day it is anymore. I'm not even gonna keep track. But it was an awesome day. Remember I was telling you guys at work yesterday I had to do all those little, I made like 200 gift bags. Well, I gave out about half of them today, and all the doctors were like super giddy and everybody was so happy. I only gave out half though because the other half of people weren't at work today. Because a lot of people work from home on Fridays. But yeah, I felt great, dude. People were real happy about that. Um, so, this is what I want to talk about. So yesterday I was mad. I was mad. Oh wait, hold on. Let me preface everything by saying, okay, this is like the 5th video I've made while wearing a tank top like this. I'm not wearing the same. I just want to get this out of the way. I'm not wearing the same tank top. I have like 100 of these, and when I get home from work, it's like the most comfortable thing to put on. But I was really mad yesterday, and I kept telling myself like I need to reground. I need to reground. I need to like, I can't believe I'm like mad or whatever. Like I wanted so badly to not be mad, which then made me more mad, right? And I remember I told you guys yesterday, like, I'm upset that I'm mad because it's over politics, and that's exactly what politicians want. They want me to be mad. They want to keep the people divided. But then after my video, I went downstairs and I was still kind of a little flustered, and I took it one step further. I'm like, man, I can't, because people are like, yeah, I can't be friends with someone with different political ideology or different values, or this. And to an extent, I understand what you're saying. But to the other extent, it's like when it's within your own family, and you're like, this person is this person, whether your dad, mom, cousin, uncle, whatever. You're like, this person would do anything for anyone when the situation arises, no matter like what their demographic is, no matter like what their sexual. If they see someone in harm's way, they would do anything for this person. But it's like they've just fallen down the political hole. So like me getting upset and being like, I don't want to speak to this family member. I'll never speak to this person again. Like I have nothing to talk about. Like they're so like they're so stupid and they follow these politics while I'm like, they're regurgitating certain talking points from their point of view, and I'm regurgitating talking points from my point of view. But both of us don't actually, like, the majority of people aren't doing, like, some deep dive on these topics. And if they do, it's like, I'm deep diving on these topics and I have this information, but they're deep diving on the topic, but they have completely different information, right? It's like almost like we're arguing about the same thing with completely different facts. Like, and once again, it's rich versus poor. But when I sat there and I was like, thinking about this family member, I was like, man, that's just a kid. They're just a kid that grew up, right? And how hateful of me to be like, wow, you follow this certain ideology, so I'm gonna like hate you, right? I can't forgive you. Like I'm getting so mad about it. And when I thought about this, I came back to curiosity, which is really like what it has to be. It's curiosity. Like, okay, this person got to this conclusion. Well, let me say, how do they get to this conclusion? And the thing is, yes, you have groups of people where it's like you can't even, like, there's nothing to talk about because they're arguing with just like straight up, everything they're saying is just like based off of like some false pretense, right? And I understand that. But it's like, I am not going to let politics get in the way of me loving my family members, no matter what. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we disagree about how X, Y, and Z is handled, and yes, at a certain point, it does affect our lives individually. Okay, and we could be on totally different spectrums, but at the same time, me hating my family member and dividing the household and dividing my family is exactly what politicians want. It's like what they want. It's not just about making me the individual mad. It's about making me mad at my family member, making me like this is the most politically divisive, like such a politically divisive time, right? And it goes past politics. Well, now certain people are making these large statements like if you're this, then if you follow this belief, then you're all these different names, and then for the other people it's like you're a commie, and then other people like you're a fascist, or you're this or that or whatever. It's like, no, bro, we are all just proletariats. Like, holy shit, we are all just working class people that are trying to figure things out, and we have been divided. And so I came back to my senses. I'm like, holy crap, I'm mad, and being like unforgiving to someone I love just because like they're receiving different information than me, or they're not discerning in the way that I would discern, or whatever. Now, obviously, there's some objective truths here and there, right? Obviously, there's some objective truths. There's things that I objectively disagree with this person on. But at the same time, even if I objectively disagree with this person, and I'm like, no way you think that. At the same time, the amount of stuff I've seen this person do in real time for other people is insane. Like, this person, you know, white water rafting, and if you guys know about like tubing and doing white water rafting, like all of the tubes are tethered together, and a girl fell out, a 12-year-old girl fell out of her tube and then got wrapped up in the tether and the cord, and so she starts to drown. And this person in my family saved them, like saved their life, and this was like recently. It's like, how can I, just because this person is like consuming certain media or whatever, they have certain views, like in the abstract, yes, they might think certain things in some sort, in the general, like, but when it comes to the day to day and like what you would actually do when you get put in certain situations, this guy is going to save lives, right? And so it's like, how could I be upset? How can I let politics get in the way of me understanding how great of a guy this person is, right? So I thought about that a lot, and so I kind of stepped away. And I texted them. I texted this person. And I was like, "Yo, truce. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you so much. Like, truce. Like, we don't need to argue about this shit. Like this is like stupid shit." And so I thought about that. Then I thought about something else, which is like, you know, I need to get grounded. I need to feel better, right? These things where it's like I need to ground right now, like whatever it is. Me saying I need to do anything is coming from a state of like lack of like I don't already have it, right? And it's like, and since I've come back to this point of alignment after like a lot of work, I've come back to this point of groundedness or alignment or like loving myself or whatever it is. I don't want to leave. And a part of me, I guess, is really scared of like leaving or letting, or like, you know, I'm grounded now and I'm aligned, so I'm gonna hold on so tight. I want to hold on so tight because if I'm not grounded, then bad things are gonna happen and da 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 da. And when you hold on to things so tightly, you either pop them or they fall out, right? Like they slip through. And I realize that I'm still missing the entire point. Is that whether I acknowledge it or not, whether it's like a conscious thing that I'm thinking about all day or not, I'm always in alignment. And that means all the emotions I feel, everything I feel is in alignment. And so rather when I'm upset, being like, I need to get grounded as soon as possible. I need to get out of this feeling. It's more like, I'm upset and it's okay. And I think that's what my therapist was trying to like help me understand, which is like, you know, I came in this session yesterday and I had so much excitement, so much to bring in, and then this stuff happened right before, and I came in with upsetness, and she was like, two things can be true. You know, you could have had a lot of great things, and you still have great things to tell me, but at the same time, right now you feel upset, and that's okay too. And I was missing that. Like, I don't need to hold so tightly out of fear that I'm not going to be in alignment, because like whether it's like I'm always grounded, right? Or I'm so fearful of being ungrounded. Well, to know what being grounded feels like, you got to be ungrounded. And whether it's like, it's more so like being authentic. It's not about forcing groundedness or forcing alignment. It's just like being authentic, and being authentically upset, or being authentically, you know, mad, or having a bad day, or having a bad week or a bad month or whatever it is. It's okay. Like, that's okay. That's okay. That means like, I'm a human and I'm expressing emotion, and like I don't need a rush to get to some sort of place where I'm not feeling this emotion. That's not real. It's oh, I'm feeling this thing right now, so let me give attention to it. Let me give love to it. Let me understand it. Let me feel it. And that's it. And that's it. It's not like I need to be so grounded right now and I need to like spew out these affirmations and I need to like, you know, get back to a place of gratitude. It's like, I'm not. That's still a feeling of forcing. It's more like, oh my God, it's so much thing. Like, yes, I'm feeling terrible, and that's okay, because today something really bad happened that made me upset, and that's okay for me to be upset about it. It's not about, you know, I shouldn't be upset over these things, or I shouldn't let the politicians control my emotions, or you know, whatever it is. It's like, no, they did. It happened, and that's okay. Right? They're broadcasting thousands of things at a time that are all intention like to like make you upset or angry or sad or, you know, existential, whatever, and that's okay. And I gotta remember that. There's no rush to go anywhere because I'm always becoming. I'm always arriving. And what am I arriving at? Me. I'm always arriving at me. Whether I'm like consciously thinking about it or not. Subconsciously, I know that I'm aligned and that everything's okay. And so I think it's more about reiterating that. So many birds out. Also, well, today's Valentine's Day and I'm super happy. I got some people coming over. We're doing a little potluck. My girlfriend's making some hummus and some pasta. I got some charcuterie board stuff. I'm doing massages for everyone. I got all the drinks. I got the wine. I got the Jameson. It's gonna be a beautiful night, and we're gonna play some games. We might do some karaoke. I'm just like, it's a nice time, and like I've never. This is my first time really hosting something, so I'm excited because like over in December, like I realized that, you know, as an adult, like things don't just happen. It's usually like there's always usually a couple people that are hosting the events and everyone just tags along because it's like hard to like really be intentional with these things. And so I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I had that thought in December and here I am hosting something. So I'm excited, y'all. You know, Valentine's Day is single people awareness day as well, and so for all you single people out there, hey, hold this shit down, man. Go into a Twitch stream. Go find some community. Or maybe just chill by yourself. You know, maybe make yourself your Valentine's Day date. You know, take yourself out to a movie. Take yourself out to dinner, or get yourself a box of chocolates. Whatever it is. You know, show yourself the love that you hope one day someone else is gonna show you. It's a beautiful day. I made it to be a beautiful weekend. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And yeah. Guys, girls, gays, they, them, Z's, or non-binary, everybody. Have y'all a great Friday and a great Valentine's Day. And I will catch you all on a beautiful Saturday. And yeah, toodaloo, peace out.